Alright guys, what's up? This is Brian from Obey the Gamers, and I'm bringing you the episode 7, season 3 review of The Walking Dead, When the Dead Come Knocking. And boy, if you missed this episode, you should just bitch slap yourself right now. Now, I want to start off with, the episode start off with Meryl interrogating Glenn, getting into his mind and everything. Glenn wouldn't give in, and Merle's realizing that Glenn got a lot tougher since he left the group, or since Merle got left behind by the group and left the rooftop, however way you want to put it. Then we go back to the prison where we see Michonne almost being killed by a zombie, but Rick and Carl saves her, and takes her inside to be treated, to have that bullet wound treated. And continuing, Daryl brings back Carol and shows Rick that she is alive. Actually, shows the whole group that she's alive, and everyone's so happy. And she gives her respect to Rick because of his loss, you know. Yeah. Sorry, I was just remembering the death of Lori. I'm so sorry. Alright, so moving on, Rick is now interrogating Michonne, using her bullet wound against her a little bit, and she tells her why is she there and how did she even find the prison. She tells her that Glenn and Maggie were speaking and talked about the prison, where it was, and she also told them that they got kidnapped by Merle, but not exactly Merle, but by a guy from the other town, which is how she said it. They all quickly arrange to see who's going, who's not going. Michonne's deciding. I think Michonne went. Yeah, she just went with them, and because she knew about the town and everything. The 5 people that went was Daryl, Rick, Michonne, Oscar, and there was someone else. Or was it only those 4? So I think it was only those 4 guys. Sorry, I made a mistake there. But yeah, those 4 went to rescue Glenn and Maggie. Now that we're going back to Woodsbury. What was I gonna say? Merle continues to interrogate Glenn. Glenn would not budge, so he brings in a fucking zombie to intimidate Glenn. And Glenn would just not budge, man. So Merle had the zombie in a rope, but as soon as he saw that he can't make Glenn budge, he fucking released that zombie, locked the door into that room. By the way, Glenn is tied up to a chair, and Glenn still put up an amazing fight against the zombie, only using his legs, later breaking the chair with the wall, and using whatever part of the chair was left to stab that zombie into the head. Very nice with Glenn. This is why he's my favorite character. There's no way of killing this kid until the future. If you read the comics, sad face. Continuing, Merle tells the governor that Glenn would not budge, and that he was going to interrogate Maggie next. But instead, the governor went to interrogate Maggie. And oh my god, this is actually this is something I saw coming, at the same time didn't see coming. The governor goes into the room, asks Maggie nicely where the prison is. Maggie would not say anything. Later, he would tell Maggie to stand up from the chair. She stood up and just started stripping. That's right, she stripped. I actually thought he was going, and he even took out his belt too while she was stripping. I thought he was going to fucking rape her like he did with Michonne in comics. By the way, spoilers. A bit late, but spoilers. There is going to be parts of the comic comparison with the series. So I'm just telling you now, 4 minutes into the video. So sorry guys. There's going to be comics and series spoilers. Alright, continuing on. Yeah, so in the end he did not rape her, but he did give her a couple of kisses in the forehead, hugged her, and shit like that. It was sort of creepy, like a pedophile. And Maggie started to cry and shit. I always see that happen every video that a girl's forced to strip and guys molest her somehow. But yeah, I guess something I would be crying too. I guess not really crying, but completely creeped out and start biting my tongue and just hope to die. But yeah, honestly, it was a girl, then I'll be okay with it. Because where was I? What was I saying? Oh yes, she would still not say anything, and he would leave, and he would just let her be. Oh, after he slammed her face to the table. That's it. That is. Back to Rick's group. They are they are driving to Woodbury until they stop like probably not halfway, but nearby. Because Michonne says that they have patrol, so they stop where somewhere where the patrol won't go. I guess Michonne told them, and quickly they're surrounded by zombies, and they go to this house, wooden house, where they meet, where the house is just completely surrounded with zombies, at least the front part, and they see there's a guy in there that's sleeping. Apparently, he does not know what's happening in the world because he clearly says, "I'm going to call the cops. I want you people out of this house." And he even hears a zombie outside, but he doesn't even know who they are, or he doesn't even know what the zombies are because he wouldn't be sending people outside without knowing zombies. Plus, he says, "I'm going to call the cops." Come on, who says that in a zombie apocalypse? He clearly did not know what was happening. He was in his bed during all of this. He's probably like some kind of hermit, maybe. Oh no. Either way, he was going to leave to run away where all the zombies were because he did not know about the zombies or the apocalypse. And instead of knowing more about this character, Michonne stabs him just so he doesn't open the door and get the zombie inside, which was a good choice. And I guess it sort of lays back the story for this character. I don't even care about that. I just want this to progress already because of the ending of this episode, which I'm getting there. They then throw the body to the zombies to escape from the back door, where the zombies were not fall since they were eating the body. They're cut, and so we're back to Woodbury now, where the governor decides to put Glenn and Maggie into the same room now, along with Merle and this other guy. And well, let's just say that Glenn was not too happy seeing Maggie half naked, topless, and Governor just kissing her forehead and everything. They would still not budge, but you could just see in Glenn's eyes that he was pissed and was going to kill the governor. Later, in a few seconds later, since they both would not budge, the governor took out his gun and was pointing at Maggie at first, but then pointed at Glenn, about to shoot the trigger. And then Maggie screamed out word about the prison, about how many they were, and how they cleared it out. She clearly said that they were at the prison and how only 10 people cleared out the whole place. The governor later leaves Maggie and Glenn in the same room, leaves the room, and starts talking to Merle, saying that those 10 people did what Merle said that could never be done, which I'm guessing is clear out the whole prison. And for the first time I seen a side of the governor that I never seen, that even in the comics, he was scared. He looked scared of the just 10 people. I've never seen him being scared in the comics except for when Michonne was torturing him, but I guess I wasn't scared, more of screaming in pain. But he was scared, knowing that 10 people can clear a whole prison. I would be scared too, man, especially if they were coming at me, rescuing 2 people. Oh my god. This episode was truly amazing, and I'm trying to remember what happened after that. Oh yeah, he says that the core is going to be a force to be reckoned. No, he doesn't say that, but I know it's going to be a force to be reckoned. Because come on, they're the main characters. You don't fucking mess with the main characters. Other than that, he knows that his brother. No, sorry. The governor knows that Merle's brother is coming, and he tells Merle he better decide whose team he's on when Daryl comes, because we know next episode it's going to be a warfare. It even shows in the preview they're going all out warfare against each other, man. And it's not even all 10; it's only 5. 5 people versus the whole army of Woodsbury. I'm afraid we're gonna have a little loss of lives there. Now, before this episode ends, there was a scene where Andrea was where there was like the patrol. Sorry, Rick group were like in the entrance of Woodbury. They were looking, hiding. Don't worry, and they saw the patrol. Now, one of the patrols I read in one of the news, not news, but in the article that says that Tyrese was going to be in the mid season, at least somewhere in the mid season. And uh I seen the actor who played Tyrese, his picture. I did not remember his name. I'm so sorry, but I seen the picture of him, and he is right there. He was in the patrol. He had that short scene, but that confirms it. Tyrese is in Woodsbury. Tyrese is in the series. He's going to show up in the next episode. I confirm it right now. You see a quick scene of Tyrese, or the actor that plays Tyrese, right there patrolling, and then switching spots with another guy going away of the patrol, and then you see Andrea. Andrea, this is confirmation that Tyrese is definitely going to be in the mid-season finale. Who knows whose side he's going to be on? He's going to be there. That means my theory of Oscar being Tyrese was wrong. I'm sorry, guys. It sort of did look like he could have been Tyrese, just with a different name. But the episode ended with Andrea going to the governor's room, hugging the governor, and the governor looking more scared because he knows that Andrea's group is coming, and she's going to have to pick a side eventually too. We don't know whose side she's going to pick on. I'm guessing it's probably going to be more of the governor's side, maybe, depending on how things turn out. Oh my god, I'm excited for the mid-season finale. Come on, who isn't? This is what we were waiting for in this season, the collision of Woodsbury and the prison teams all together to decide the victor. The sad part is, in the comics, the prison loses. Sorry, I spoiled big time for anyone who... I did warn you. I guess that's why I did the pause. I'm probably gonna put a spoiler thing over there. Big spoiler, actually. Alright. So in the comics, the prison does lose, and that's where technically where Lori and so far what the baby's now called Judith dies. That's where they both die. That's where Herschel dies. That's where almost half of the team dies, actually. But this is the mid-season, and this is only the first collision. We know that Woodsbury and the prison had 2 collisions in the comics. We're going to probably see another one, or this might be the end of Woodsbury and prison arc. We don't know yet. We're going to see next episode. This is getting me pumped, man. I want to see already. This week is too long. It needs to be tomorrow. I need to see this shit tomorrow, man. Just hearing my knuckles crack, sorry. Alright. My prediction is going to be the same as the comics, obviously. The prisoner are going to die, but I think the mid-season finale is probably going to end this prison arc. Even though the prison arc is probably one of the longest arcs out there in the comics so far. Well, now there's another one. There's the recent one that's competing. But this was the longest place that they stayed in, and I don't know. It feels like this is going to end next episode, the prison, and we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be really nice. Actually, a quick progression, if I could say the least, because the farm took way too long than it needed to. And this season just been like rushing it with all these fucking zombie kills, with all the pressure and drama still in it somehow. You can feel it. Man, this just been rushing, bro. I feel like we're gonna move on the next arc already. But yeah, that's my prediction. It might end next episode with prison and everything, or who knows? Probably Rick Group's probably gonna conquer Woodbury. Actually, let me rephrase that. Not the prison arc itself to end, but because I just realized that they're gonna fight in Woodbury. They're not going to the prison. I'm so sorry. I lost track. I got too far advanced in this too far advanced part. The season finale of this season. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is going to be something to watch. There's no way you can miss this. If you're a Walking Dead fan, you gotta see this next episode. Oh, I think I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for staying with me. Sorry, all I did was just get pumped for the next episode. I'm going to do a good review next time. Oh my god, I'll see you guys later.